What's up, guys? I want to tell you a quick story. I know a lot of you are going through a struggle in life, and I think this might help. Hopefully, it does. I'm going to tell you my story. About 2.5 years ago, I was going through the worst period of my life. I consider it to be completely rock bottom. I didn't have a career in sight. My finances were in shambles. My relationships with people were in shambles. It was at a point where I was living out of my store, the store that I worked at, and going to the gym and showering and going back to work and doing that every single day. Sleeping in my car at nights, not knowing exactly where I was supposed to be in life or the purpose and why I was going through the things that I was going through. So on a whim, I packed up everything, put it in my car, and I drove from Washington State to North Carolina in 2 days in hopes that moving closer to my family would help me out. Fast forward, I started working 2 jobs, which I'd like to say build my character, but were dead-end jobs. I didn't respect the ethics, the morals of these places that I worked at, and I eventually ended up not working there anymore. Still struggling financially. I know money isn't everything, but you have to have money to live, right? You have to have money to be able to live comfortably, at least. So fast forward, I was presented the opportunity to start my own business, and of course I was nervous. I was scared. You know, everybody is scared when you start a new endeavor that you've never tried before. But I knew I had the support of my fiance. I had the support of my family, so I dove straight into it. Fast forward to today, and I'm not saying any of this to brag, but now I own my own business. We own our own house. Finances are doing good. Everything is starting to fall in place. Sponsorships, bodybuilding, everything. So I say all that to say this. You're always going to have a period in your life where you're going to be right here at the bottom. You're going to feel like, or at least in my case, I felt like I just didn't understand. There were nights where literally I just wanted to cry because I did not understand why everything was so difficult when I see everyone else, in my eyes, doing so much better. I'm a veteran of the Army, 7-year veteran, and I just felt like I deserved better than to be laying my head in my car and sleeping. But you know what? The whole time, I was putting together a plan in my head. A plan of where I saw myself in 10 years, where I saw myself, hell, in 5 years. And I knew that I didn't see myself forever going through this struggle. So I knew if I just kept grinding it out and putting together the pieces, my life would eventually come together. And I'm not here to tell you that my life is 100% where it needs to be. Still have struggles. Finances are what they are, doing a lot better. But I can tell you this is the happiest I've ever been in my life, and I now have a path. And those pieces that I put together are being laid in that path, and my life is coming together. Owning my own business has allowed me the opportunity to work for myself, pretty much make my own rules, work with the people that I want to work with, and also allow me the opportunity to venture out. And my online business is growing, and my in-person training is growing. Like I said, with my sponsorships, my picture is in supplement stores and gyms. Like I said, with my fiance, I've never been more happy. I've never been able to be myself the way I am being myself. So, I came from that struggle to where I am now. So I say that to say this, to close. I know you guys are struggling. I see your statuses in Facebook, and I see your statuses on Instagram and all these other avenues. I just want you guys to know that if you are and you feel like you are at rock bottom, trust me, you are going to find a way out of that situation. We are, as humans, we're survivors. We will find a way, and it's going to feel like it's the end of the world and we can't get out of it. It's going to feel like that, and it might be a month, it might be 2 months, hell, it might be 6 months to a year, but I promise you, if you just stay focused, put together a plan, you will get out of that situation. And maybe one day you'll be able to look back and you'll say, man, I used to be at the bottom, but now I'm climbing my way up to the top. And I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep going and going and going. So I hope that helps people that are struggling. I hope that you got something out of it. And I hope you understand that you might see me post things on Facebook and it might look like, hey, oh, he's ultra successful. Trust me, I started from the bottom and I'm coming up. So to those who question how humble I really am, I have no choice but to be humble because I've been at the bottom. I've seen the darkness and now I'm rising my way to the top. And I appreciate everybody that has supported me along the way. You guys are awesome. I'm going to keep putting out great content. And again, I hope that this has helped somebody. You guys have a great, fantastic rest of your week.